It's time for
Let me have a go.
SmegChris.
Let me get the last one.
Okay.
Slapping control. Fanning a fart.
Review. It's time for SmegChris review.
Oh.
How could you not get that?
Hello Smeggies, it's time for SmegChris review. As you're probably aware, I bought myself an Xbox One recently, so let's start with something new, a game review. With it I got the latest Batman game, Arkham Knight. I know, it's 6 months late, but here's my review. It's freaking awesome. I said freaking. There is so much to do with missions left, right and centre, and they never seem to end. They do eventually, but they seem that they don't. Maybe with the exception of the Riddler ones. They go on forever. I have noticed a few glitches, like for example when I took down a bank robber, he was somehow stuck in the wall afterwards and his legs were doing this. I know, I should have recorded it, but it doesn't retract from the rich, beautiful graphics. The story is brilliant too, and it gets quite emotional at times. The gameplay is great, and that's one of the things that draws you in. The constant dialogue that you hear over the radio signals does get a bit tedious, especially when it becomes repetitive. However, it does come in handy sometimes. Another problem I've noticed is that sometimes the directions given don't necessarily put you in the right place. For example, sometimes you're in the Batmobile and it's saying go into this building, and when you get to the place where it's telling you to go, it then says go up. But you can't go up because there's a ceiling there. It's basically telling you to go up onto the rooftop. So why didn't it say that on the outside? No, it wants you to look like a fool. Trust me, when you can't understand those directions, it gets frustrating. As a Batman fan, this is superb, and I totally recommend it to anyone who loves this type of game.
He's never going to stop talking about that game, is he?
Nope.
It's time for a trailer now, and I've yet to watch this because I've decided to watch it with you guys so you can see my genuine reaction. It's for Star Trek Beyond. Let's watch.
Is that music? It's a good choice. Hey, well played.
Okay.
We got no ship.
What is going on?
No crew. How are we gonna get out of this one? Let's find hope.
Did they lose the ship? Whoa, Scotty. Who?
Well, at least I won't die alone.
Oops.
Well, that's just typical.
Ooh. Directed by Justin Lin. Explains a few things.
Why we are all here.
What's going on? Wow.
Okay, let's never do that again.
I'm looking forward to it, let's put it that way. But I just want to point out that next year is 50 years of Star Trek. It's the 50th anniversary. This doesn't look anything like an anniversary type of film. I was kind of expecting maybe, incorporating some of the other shows into this. In fact, I was kind of hoping for some sort of time travel thing or parallel universe thing where, they go off to Deep Space Nine or meet the Enterprise D crew or even Voyager or even Enterprise. Now, forget that one. And I wasn't surprised that it says it's directed by Justin Lin because he did the Fast and Furious films, well, a lot of them. So, yeah, it looked Fast and Furious. Maybe that's what they should call it, Star Trek Fast and Furious. From the look of things, that's the teaser trailer. Hopefully they're going to bring out a proper one and we can actually understand what is happening. Because from what I can see of that, it looks like the crew was taken away from Enterprise and they're on some sort of planet where they've been made slaves, I think. I think that's what was happening. Or maybe that all just happens in the beginning and they're not actually showing us what comes next. That would be good. I guess we have to wait and see. It's now time for movie review for another sci-fi franchise, Star Wars The Force Awakens. It is a great movie from start to finish. The new characters are a delight, and when they start interacting with each other, it feels like they've been best friends since birth. And that's before they knew each other's names. Then we see a familiar starship and all those memories come flooding in. Then we see older characters from previous movies and it feels like old friends have returned. Now don't get me wrong, I love the movie. In fact, if you put episodes 1, 2 and 3 together, episode 7 still wipes the floor with them. But there are flaws. First, it almost feels like a rehash of the original Star Wars movie. Lovable characters who interact wonderfully, a daring rescue, space battles between TIE fighters and X-Wings, a villain in a mask, the action starts on a desert planet, and a station that blows up planets. Well, actually this is a lot bigger. In fact, it's a planet itself. Second, and this is a spoiler, but it's only fair, they spoiled it first. The movie is partly about trying to find Luke Skywalker, but we know that they're going to find him because Mark Hamill's name's on the main credits as second star. Yet he has very little in the way of screen time. Thirdly, there's a scene that I'll not reveal because it's a huge spoiler, but you could see them actually setting it up so that when you finally got to that scene, it kind of ruined the moment. And finally, Carrie Fisher, she looks stoned. Despite these faults, I found it to be one of the most enjoyable films all year. Director J.J. Abrams actually stayed away from all those flashing light shots that he likes to do, especially on Star Trek. I loved all of the new characters, and John Williams' score thrilled. Oh, that reminds me, I haven't bought the soundtrack yet. Hold on a minute. For true Star Wars fans, this is a gem, and I give it a... May the Force be with you.
Only force I have is, actually, I need it now. Gangway, trolley in the toilet.
He is so gross.
Anyway, it's time for me to go. Thanks for watching and subscribing if you have. Until the next time, hold on, have I forgotten something? Nah. Peace out. And yes, Percy, Fwed is gross. Trying to come up with what to talk about at the end, and I've thought maybe a quick review of my Xbox One. I don't know. I've not really played much with it other than played a game, or yeah, actually just the one game so far. I actually have all 5 Halo games and I've yet to even stick the discs in. Nearly said something wrong there then. I mean, I have had a look around, you know, I can find Netflixes on it, and of course Now TV, even though I've got a Now TV box which has now become defunct because I've got it on the blooming Xbox One. I'm still using it though. And it did come with a 3-month free subscription. Try saying that 3 times fast. But one thing I have noticed about the Xbox One is that it collects dust so quickly. What's that all about? Within 1 week of having it, I had to dust it. 1 week. In fact, I've just noticed I need to dust it again. But I love it. And it does play Blu-rays, which makes my Blu-ray player defunct too. Nah. Maybe I should buy another TV for upstairs and then I could put my Now TV and Blu-ray player up there.